Hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark 3 and welcome back to the breaker base on Factorio. I do not know why I hesitated there, but whatever. I just did it and there we go. Intro over, done with, yada yada. It's been a fair break since last video. Something like 2-3 times greater than normal, and there are good reasons for that. Though about a third of that break is because the simulation was lagging so much it couldn't really do much. So, you know, I had to pause and try to correct things to get it to stabilize, and at least my construction alerts have gone down, so I think that's actually the cause of it. Yeah, I was building too much. That is my problem. Oh, there's more drones coming. That's why they hadn't built that. Okay. And right now I'm just out here on the wild frontier of my base, just in the cold north where nothing has ever happened, and exposing myself to the uncaring darkness of night, though I think daytime is approaching pretty soon. So poetic license has abandoned me yet again. What the heck are you guys doing? Oh, you never actually built that track? Okay, fair enough. That's the problem with working so close to the base. It actually, you know, the drones try to come out from the base to do stuff. I mean, sooner or later a drone's going to turn up and do this for me. But because I'm here with the roboports, I've got to wait for them, I think. At least I think that's what's going on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. They're just waiting for... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'll just tear up the stuff myself, rather than wait for any flipping drones to come out and do it. I'm here to build track. Okay? I'm here to build track. There we go. This is something I was planning to do a while ago, but I've just not got around to it. And that is, I'm going to get the 3-way sections actually sorted out. As in, you know, working right. Because that's vaguely important. And with train traffic increasing, I do need to actually have that kind of in place. So, yeah. Now, why have I come out to the northern section? Because this section is not in use. Well, not by trains anyway. It's just a bunch of track out here and that's it. And I needed a expansive track large enough to actually house all the stuff that I'm trying to put in. So I needed the space, but yeah, that's the other problem with being out here. It's like, oh yeah, you're out here. By the way, now there's suddenly aliens trying to bite your face off. Plumbing critters. But yeah, I've never actually expanded out here. Now, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I need passing distance to let my trains actually, you know, pass each other without clogging up the line. So that's why I'm laying out a new track pattern along here, just to make sure that I actually have all that worked out. So that's going to be like that. This line is moving upwards to make sure that it's got enough space. But I can't keep the central line here because that'll just cause the same problem. So I have to actually go ahead and drop it down as well. So this is going to be kind of an odd one. It's a flaw of the modular design I've used for my railway, actually, now that I think about it. Because I've built it out of these modular sections, I have to play by the rules of those modular sections. And that means that goes there. Okay. So the straight line trains will be running along these two tracks here. Yeah, just like that. And of course there are the signals and things, and I need to leave the power poles in place because they are, you know, power transmission and all that stuff. But yeah. Hey, I was using that track. Flipping drones. Anyway, keep going, keep talking, keep blah 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 blahing, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. I think that's enough saying blah for one moment. Anyway, keep going. Ah, worker drone size, thank you. Actually, no. I want to insert a better capacity on those would be nice. Now, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I need to increase the throughput capacity on these cross sections. To let my trains go past without blocking the other track is actually the entire idea. So it makes train jams less frequent. I have experienced a couple when trains just move through the tracks too close together. So I'm building a modular design here, which will be able to accommodate having... Yes, thank you for the save. Which will be able to accommodate much more trains without getting clogged up, because unlike most transport sims, you don't get access to bridges and tunnels to send your trains through, which is a crying shame, but yeah, well, you can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Maybe there's a mod for that. Yeah, maybe I should look for a mod, or hopefully the devs will include something like that, which will let trains duck under and over your entire flipping factory. That'd be great. And let's put this down here. So that's equal to that. Okay. Now, why am I doing this bit? Because I want the tracks to actually be able to flip around. So once I've got this blueprint, and if I want a four-way track, I can just swap it round, line up the posts in the middle, and it'll build an entire cross pattern for this entire section. So that's the general idea anyway. Now then, I need one from there to there. So is that tight enough? I don't think it is. No. It's going to have to be from here, isn't it? Oh, no. There. Yep, so that's going to have to be like that. So train comes along here, goes up that way. And this is going to have to be train comes down here. No, other way. Get it right. There we go. So trains coming this way can go that way. Trains going this way can go up onto that track. Trains going this way. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, right. Yes, that is sorted. It will work. Though I've got to be aware that there might be cross pieces here. So, a signal. If there's cross pieces, they're going to be like there. You see? So if I build this into a four-way configuration, there's going to be cross pieces coming through like that. So I need to be aware of that and put the signals into place to be aware of that. There we go. And the trains go this way on this one. And of course, I've got to be aware of spacing as well to make sure that the trains don't slow down stuff behind them. So a couple of extra signals around the place just to make sure that trains will keep on moving. That's a good idea. So like that. Okay. That's that one sorted. And of course now mirror on the other set like this. So there we go. Those need to be mirrored as well. So that's one there and one over here. Yeah. One there, yep. That looks fine. Don't need these signals in the middle anymore, so I'll pull those up. Should I include some lights here? Actually, that might be an idea. Let's include some lights. Be able to see when you're at a junction, so you can tell where you're going. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now, I don't know if lights actually generate pollution or not, so might be a slight risk. Also, I need to signal up this area as well. Darn it. Since the entire thing is a mirror, actually no, it's not going to be a mirror, is it? Because I've got those signals there. Anyway, signals. I need more signals. tracks will be going this way. And I need to make sure that this will be compatible with that, so that will be compatible, and that will be compatible. Actually, I should place them like that, shouldn't I? Yeah. As close as possible to make sure that... Whoa! Incoming! Go away. Flipping nuisance, you lot. Ah. The biters really do not like me. And then one there and one there. So you see I've got both of these signals. So these tracks will close off if there's an engine in the middle here, but trains go like that, and they'll wait as if a train's passing on the other circuit. So that'll be fine. Then that can go, trains go like this and up into that signal, and then straight down here, just to keep the flows going in the same direction and make sure that everything just keeps on moving as best as possible. So yeah, fully signaling around those just to make sure that trains just have space to keep moving up. And that should be... Actually, I think I need signals halfway along those, don't I? Yeah, I think I do. Halfway along. That's about here. Since these are longer sections than my actual straight sets, I need to make sure that there's actually enough space for the trains to keep moving. If I put one there as well. Yeah. Yeah, that should do it. That's great, yeah. I don't think I actually need these two. No, no, I actually need that one there. And that one there. That should do it. Yeah, I think that does it. Okay, right, where's that? I need to work out a better turning section as well, actually. Let's delete that. And then it is from here, roughly, I think. I need to make sure I get this right, because I need to grab... Actually, how much have I got? I grab... Yeah. From there. That's where I need to grab from. And I need to grab up to here. Railway T junction. Railway T junction. That should about do it. And if I invert this, it should all fit perfectly. Oh, darn it, I grabbed a piece of the next track over. Nuts. And that's part of the problem. If you're not careful, you'll grab bits you didn't want. So yeah, grab all that. Call it again the T junction. And that, no extra bits, okay. And if I flip it over, does it all fit in? Is there any collisions? No. No, there are no collisions. Well, there would be if I put it here. It would collide with the darn wall, but yeah, that looks just fine, that actually. Problem solved. Huzzah! Now this entire bit can be demolished. So yeah, it can all go away. Oh wait, if I do all that, it'll get rid of all the trees and things as well. I don't want that. I've got more than enough wood. I've got storage chests in my base full of this stuff, and I just don't need it. Ugh. Anyway, oh, that's so much better. I think it was too many blueprints out that was causing the problem. But back onto the main gist of this video, something a bit more interesting for you guys. Why was I having problems? Why was my simulation slowed to a crawl? Why am I saying there was an issue with too many blueprints spawned? That's because something I did during the break is I actually expanded my outpost system again. So I'll just let the drones do their thing while I show you. Actually, I need to remove the... There. Right. Anyway, I'm over here because I said it was busy and the trains wouldn't be rolling around, so that's one reason. Now, trains are rolling around down here because I've got the base over here at Alpha, which is supplying me with iron ore, but there's also this little track down here, which goes all the way down to this bit to Beta. Welcome to Outpost Beta, which is a source of copper, which I'm actually extracting to the fullest extent possible, and stone. And it needs many, many things to be finished, but when I started recording, most of the wall was actually not there, so that's the thing. That's why it was lagging so much. I didn't even realise at first, and then I fixed it by installing mines on all that stone which I've got up north. I was going to fix it with mines down at the outpost, but I don't have a station for stone yet. So I just tapped my local stone deposit instead and ran it all the way down through my base, so, you know. Complex engineering solutions, complete and utter foul-ups on my part. Business as usual, really. Yeah, definitely business as usual. And I'll let the drones from the base just deal with all that. Yeah. Honestly. This is the hazard of working so close to the base. You've got to deal with the vagaries of the drones. Flipping drones. But that said, that means I can actually scrap this entire section here, can't I? Yeah. This entire section needs to go. And so does the next section up, actually. So that's from here. All that needs to go too. Come on, drones. Mush mush. I'm waiting for the drones to the base again. Hooray. It makes working near the base actually a pretty darn big chore, to be quite honest with you. But still, can't have everything. And there we go. My new pattern being laid out. I actually don't need these either. So I can pull these guys up. Since I now need to reconnect this orphaned track to the north, I need to reconnect that. And then, because I built it in such a modular fashion, there we go, it just plugs straight back in. And no problems at all. Though I admit, it doesn't look quite as good. Yeah, it doesn't look as good because it's like, before it was just like little here and then goes straight and then, hooray, track going off those two directions. But now it's like this big thing and then suddenly it's like, oh, there's a base there, let's avoid it. Which actually kind of describes how it goes, to be quite honest. If there is a base, it is usually best to flipping avoid it. There we go. Okay, that's all gone. Great. You took your sweet time about it, didn't you, boys? But that's why I'm out here with my track laying stuff, just laying down the law, laying down the tracks. Haha. I'm sorry, I'm kind of babbling and talking things up, trying to make this more interesting to you guys. Because I really am out here just trying to get stuff built. And that's all there is to it. Oh. You didn't see that, right? You didn't see nothing. Not a darn thing. I didn't make another mistake. No. I didn't make a mistake at all. It's you guys that made a mistake. It wasn't me. Yeah, well, it wasn't me. My design is perfect. Nothing wrong with it. At all. Nope. Nada. Zilch. Oh, I hadn't even built some of it. Ah! There we go. Okay. Done. And this time I've got no mistakes in it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that looks fine. I was about to do my usual thing and say I can't believe I did that, but I can believe I did that because I always frickin' do it. So, hooray for me. Anyway, this base has other problems that I've not solved yet, which I am stroke should be slash was so am totally slash I'm not throwing this off at all slash I'm babbling now, I'm a complete idiot. thingy. Ugh. Look, the base has problems, okay? Its main one right now is that it doesn't have enough power. And I'm also going to grab that as well. Like that, yep. Oh, why doesn't this one have any signals? How strange. But yeah, this is going to cause some transport delays, and no mistake. Because I'm building another one in here. So, yeah. Also need to grab everything from here as well, because that's going to be moving. I know there's no path. I know there's no path. Just let me get on with it, will you? Flipping trains. That's my iron ore train. God only knows what my other trains are doing. They're probably sitting in stations or something. Yeah, that's my other iron ore train down there. Oh, that's not good. There's a train sitting out on the track. I think that's my copper train. Oil train's over there. Supply train is somewhere out there. It's somewhere in the darkness. I need to get a move on. If my supply train is sitting out there just spewing out diesel and stuff, it's actually a pretty bad thing. Because that attracts the aliens, and you know what they do to trains. They munch on them. So I need to get the trains moving again. I'll tell my... Actually, I better grab some more supplies while I'm at it. This is my building supply train, so I'll get some more track, get some more stuff. And then I'll tell you I want you to go back to the base as soon as the tracks become available. Because I do not want to have my supply train sitting around out there at the mercy of the aliens. That would be very bad form. Oh, I need... Come on, you sick of bots. Get the tracks out. Get it all out. I could do with another roboport, actually, because there seems to be an actual limit to how many it can launch. Can I build one? Yeah, I could, actually. Yeah. This will speed it up. If I can get more bots out, I can get more stuff done. And it won't take this long. And yet, there they go. The trains are now starting to roll. That's working as intended. And no interference on the other line, which is exactly what I was after. Okay. Now let's pull out that. Put in another roboport to get more bots out. And some more solar panels, just because. And yeah, as you can see, suddenly there's a much larger swarm of bots doing my bidding. Haha. Progress. Of some sort. Of some vague description. Look, I don't really know, okay? I'm doing my best here. Oh, I'm actually feeling a lot more relaxed after Christmas, because it's like, it was like, nope, this is too much. Stop. Just stop. Stop worrying, stop stressing out, just stop. You'll get your stuff out in due time. Meh. Please, no. Oh yeah, I remember. I was genuinely worried to remember that. I was like, oh wait, no, this is too high. Wait, is the blueprint wrong? No, not the blueprint. I've just spent ages working on that. I've spent the entire flipping session working on that. It can't be wrong. But I forgot. I shortened this track a little bit so that it would fit past the steel smelting section. So, yeah, it was actually supposed to be a bit shorter on that little bit there. And yeah, look, this is what I meant. This is what this new arrangement is supposed to try and avoid. All these trains have gathered around this thing because that one's there, and that one's there. So this entire section is locked up. And that's what this entire thing is to avoid. So let's get this train past this first. Since I can just move them forward on manual, tell it to go auto. Look, I told you to... Oh, it's still on the signal, apparently. Okay. Move there. Okay. Are you good? Are we good? Yes, I think you're good. Okay. And then that'll clear out the way. With that out the way, something else can move in. That'll be that one. Oh wait, yeah. Doi. Yeah, this is the problem. If you don't get the tracks designed right, you can get some major snarl-ups like this, and it can. If you've got more trains, it becomes more of a hassle to sort out. So anyway, that's okay. I've got a 3-section track there, so I can build another one of these straight into here, and then that'll free up this entire junction. So here comes another train. Okay. And then I'll start severing the lines here. That's that line severed. And it's going to have to be one there, so that's that line severed. And because the lines are severed, no other train is trying to move this way, so for the moment I've got the tracks to myself. Excellent. Because I need to tear the entire darn thing down again. Hooray! More junction work. But it's kind of important, so, you know, got to do it. I've also got to go and... Actually, that means I have to go and do it to this one as well, right in the middle of nowhere. Not that one, though, because that's a station access point. It's okay there. But, yeah. Ah, the joys and glory of Factorio work, ladies and gentlemen. Can you just feel how grand it is to be doing all this stuff? Yes, I know there's no path. Give me a second, I'm trying to fix that. As soon as I've got all the bits taken out of the way, I can put down the new piece. And put it like that. That should be all good, because that lines up properly. Yep, perfect. Okay. And this is all I've been doing all episode, isn't it? Oh well. Yeah, sorry about that, but that's just the way it's worked out, unfortunately. But yep, track work. This is all about the tracks. I guess you could call this another piece of demonstrating how to and not to build railway tracks, I guess, but still. So there goes the oil train, get this main line hooked up, and all the other trains in the stations should be ready to roll. So, yeah. Oh, I actually need that piece there. There we go. Okay, that's all working. And here comes something. That is the iron... No, that's the copper train heading down to Beta. That is the iron ore train heading back to Alpha. That's all rolling. There should be a parts train around somewhere. I think that's probably out and about. It should be coming up from Beta at this point, because it stops at my Alpha and then it goes to Beta, so it should be on its way back. Yeah, here it comes, because it's the only 3-car one. So there's the supply train, just goes straight past, and that's all working as intended. Hooray! And apparently there's some more bits that I didn't build. Actually, drones, can you bring me some lights, please? I seem to keep building them. Thank you. And that's actually about it for this episode. What can I do? I could stop now, but I think that it might be a good idea to actually show you Beta, rather than make you wait until the next episode. So here comes some drones bringing me supplies and things. Thank you. I really need to get better battery production, but still. Let's get this train out of here. Oops, there goes the supply train. Good for you, sir. And then I'm just going to head down here, and it's going to take a few minutes, but I might as well take you to Charlie and show you the place. Yeah, it's a bit laggy at this speed, actually, so I'm still having some simulation problems. I think that's just from the size of my place now. It's because I'm getting pretty big. Yeah. Oh well. It sucks, but I'm starting to vaguely see the limit of what my computer can actually handle in terms of this game. Anyway, yeah, welcome to Charlie. This is the stopping point for my supply train, just up here. There we go. Yep. I see a couple of my drones went and did stuff while I wasn't looking. Hey! Oh, damn it all. They've just pilfered my laser turrets to put into the defensive walls. Anyway, yeah. Charlie. Sorry, Beta. Massive copper ore mines. Feeding straight into a station blueprint I lifted out of Alpha. And then this is the one ready for receiving the stone from this massive patch here. And as you can see, like before, I've started to convert it for solar energy production. Though I mentioned earlier, I do need to... that there are problems with this base. The serious problem is that I actually require better power supply. I really need to expand my coal-fired power systems. Because I don't have enough solar powers to run my base by any stretch of the imagination. But I really, really need stuff, so, you know. Having the outposts act as solar power plants is kind of important. So I really need it. So there we go. But yeah, soon, eventually this entire thing will be filled up with solar power. Also, I built it too close to that base south of me, so it's under constant attack. I need to clear that out too. But unlike last time I said that about a base... Oops, get out of the way. Yeah. Unlike last time I mentioned that about an alien site near one of my bases, I'm not going to do that immediately because I said this is also the end of the video. So, hopefully you guys weren't too bored with me playing around with my little train set and getting these sections all worked out in here. It does change the shape of things actually a bit having that in there. It looks like very different, very stylized, I think. Yeah, it's chic and modern, and I like it. So yeah, this has been Iron Mark III. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show as I joined the railway convoy that is departing from Beta, heading up towards Breaker Base itself. I think I need more signals on this bit because that was a bit of a pause for the train coming out. So, So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you some other time. I'll see you later. I do like these overgrown track sections where all the trees are around it because it looks quite nice. Shame there's not more of them, really.